Hello, and welcome to Aries Tarot. I'm here to do a love reading for my lovely Libras. How are you doing? Hope you're very well. Thank you so much for tuning in. So this is for Libra and Sun, Moon, Rising on Venus. It's a general love reading. It may or may not resonate with you. And it's not going to resonate with every Libra out there. And you may find that some parts resonate and others don't. So just take what is useful and leave the rest. So I'm going to start by getting some general messages for you, and then we'll go into a full spread, very detailed, about you and the person on your mind, or the person you're here for, Libra. So I'm recording this in November 2021, which is why that is on the picture for the video. But this is essentially timeless. It's for whenever you come across it. It doesn't have to take place this particular month. And just bear in mind, it's for when you see it and the following 30 days, month from then on, from that moment on. So let's go. Let me get some starting messages for my Libras, please. Libra in love. What do we need to know? Thank you. Move up there. Get some stuff more, please. Thank you. Libra. Okay, and yeah. Judgment again. I just did Aquarius and Judgment was the first one out, but okay, shuffled heavily since then. All right, so we've got the Page of Swords, Six of Cups as well, the Five of Pentacles, Ten of Wands, Judgment. Wow, this is very easy to read. Okay, and yeah, the Sun at the bottom of the deck. All right, Libra, so we've got someone out in the cold from somebody else, and they are missing the hell out of that person, and that could be you both miss each other. But the fact that someone is out in the cold and can only, you know, watch from afar, maybe the person that they miss so much, that they care about, who they feel is their sun, that makes them so happy, brings happiness and warmth into their life, and they, in contrast, now feel alone, lonely, cold. Their life is a bit miserable, to be honest, as a result of being in separation from the person that they miss, that they spy on. It's weighing extremely heavy on them, and that all leads to Judgment. Six of Cups is very similar. Someone from your past, can be a past life, but I genuinely feel this is someone from your past here, because otherwise you wouldn't be out in the cold from them and it wouldn't be such a burden. But essentially with the Judgment card, it is resurrecting. It's something from your past coming back to life. There's an opportunity for this to be reborn, to be revived. It has been a long slog, probably, I want to say, a long journey that you've been trying to get through, but I feel like you're right near the end of a very tiresome cycle with that Ten of Wands. But yeah, let's get some clarification, because that's just too straightforward for my readings. They have to be at least a bit longer than that. Okay, so I was going to say, why is the Page of Swords here? But just to mention, this has just flown out. The Queen of Pentacles. So that's Earth energy, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. But essentially she is, she's my favourite queen. She is very nurturing, abundant. She's like a mini Empress. Very loving, very loyal. Someone you would settle down with, but someone who looks after herself, has a beautiful home. I'm going to pop that back in for now, because I haven't actually finished my question yet. But I honestly feel like this is how this person could be viewing you, Libra. Or everything I'm saying, of course, flip the roles if it's the other way around. But let's clarify. Why is the Page of Swords here for Libra, please? Why the Page of Swords? The Lovers? Gemini energy, yes, but essentially it is... I feel like someone has been withholding reaching out to someone else, but they really feel so connected to that other person. They may also be kind of questioning, like, why do I still think about this person? Do I still feel this connection so strongly? But someone has just been watching from a distance, keeping tabs, perusing someone's social media or trying to find out about them from friends or family or whatever. And it's because they feel this pull towards this other person. So why is the Six of Cups here, please, for Libra? Why the Six of Cups? Thank you. The Magician. So, I feel like someone is in their head, very in their head at the moment, thinking about how they can make some sort of reconciliation happen, or what they could do to come back into the other person's life, like how they could do it. What reason could they have? It's kind of like someone thinking that they have to have some sort of way in, like, I don't know, like, oh, I really need your help with this project. Oh, I need to move something, like I need to move a mattress, and is there any chance you can give me a hand, because it's a two-man job or whatever. It's kind of like someone trying to think up a way, because they feel like they need some sort of mechanism to actually make this return happen. Why is the Five of Pentacles here, please, for Libra? Thank you. King of Cups, wow. So, King of Cups, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio energy, yes. But essentially, the King of Cups is someone who has a lot of feelings, feels them very deeply, doesn't necessarily express them. I feel like someone with the Nine of Wands that I've got at the bottom of the deck now may have previously shut someone out from in an emotional way. I almost get the sense that they were trying to not actually deal with some sort of emotions because it was tiresome. They were I'm getting the message that they're trying to, well, from this, that they were trying to avoid dealing with feelings that were there. They tried to even put a wall up from, what I mean is they would try to even put a wall up from their feelings to themselves. So it's like, I just put them in a box, and it's now they're kind of, well, now it's kind of like, it's just been like a, I feel like that box has just been blown open. It's like they're just been raining emotions down on themselves, the emotions that they tried to avoid before. Why is the Ten of Wands here, please, for Libra? Thank you. The Five of Cups. Good grief. Literal grief. Like someone is, oh, and my God, and the Tower at the bottom of the deck. This is, what did I just say about their emotions raining down on them? I do not normally say that with that combination of cards. It's just, and here you go. I mean, look, this is literally, as I said, something has burst like it has just been blown open. Look at the Tower, literally blown open. They have just, this person could have been in some sort of denial about a situation or a connection, denial about their own feelings, and it has just, I feel like, or if it hasn't, it is about to. Basically, this Ten of Wands is someone also could be this all the same person, just has been like every wand for, I don't know, a certain amount of time that goes past where they're just like, no, I'm not going to deal with it. I'm just, oh, is that another wand? Yeah, let me just pick that up. Okay, it's fine. I've got 9 wands on my back now. It's no problem. It's okay. Oh, this is getting a little bit heavy, but all right. Just going to keep going. Just going to keep going. Just going to keep avoiding my feelings. And then, oh, what's that? The 10th wand. Yeah, all right. Stick it on my back then. And it's just like the straw that broke the camel's back. So I'm gushing metaphors here. They're all coming out. Sorry. But essentially, it's too much. The dam is broken, or is about to break inside this person, Libra, and it's just what they thought was making them happy. It may be friends or light-hearted connections or just having fun is just spilt. There's nothing. Those things aren't making them happy. When this dam breaks, there's going to be meaningless, and it's just going to be like a shower. It's almost like they, you know, those 10 wands is like they crumple, and the 10 wands just fall down on them, and all of those wands are emotions and feelings they've just been trying to avoid. Yeah, I really need to stop with the metaphors, sorry, but why is Judgment here, please? Why is Judgment here for Libra? Thank you. The Empress. Oh, and the Five of Swords at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so the Empress is incredible beauty and love, and I mean, she's the divine feminine. She's the epitome of, you really can't get better than the Empress in terms of, you know, everything you could want, in terms of, you couldn't think any better of someone than the Empress in tarot. To me, it's like she is the pinnacle. So it's interesting with it could be like I don't often get this with the Judgment card, but it could be like a realization that no one else compares, basically. I mean, the Empress can be Libra energy. It's Taurus, it's Venus to me mainly, but this could be how you're feeling about someone, Libra, but I feel like in terms of what you need to know, what's incoming for you, is that I feel like someone is going to have a massive wake-up call when this dam of emotion breaks, that no one else compares to you. And with this Five of Swords, this isn't someone you're speaking to. That's very obvious. You're, you know, out in the cold from each other, potentially. Otherwise, you wouldn't be missing each other if you were speaking to each other. I mean, you could if you're at a distance, but I don't get that. And they wouldn't be spying if... No. Everything tells me you're not talking to each other. We have another 5 here as well. 5 of Pentacles, 5 of Cups. Now we've got the 5 of Swords. But this 5 of Swords tells me that this person may have said something in the past that caused like a stalemate, that caused you to potentially give up and on trying to speak to this person, to walk away from the connection. And they would have said that kind of intentionally. Again, I get this person really has something about not denial necessarily, but avoidance of maybe conversations, decisions, emotions, you know, that kind of stuff. And they thought, you know, look at his face, he's like, gotcha, didn't have to reveal my other 2 swords. And you know, they think they're winning, basically. There are 3 people on this card as well, so it could have been involving another third party. It doesn't have to be a romantic third party. It could have been some other thing in their life, friends or family, or even a job or whatever. It was something that they didn't want to have to decide between, so they just they said something anyway that caused no communication between the 2 of you. And I feel like there's going to be a moment where it just smacks them in the face, all their feelings, where they realize that no, they need Libra back, because they have been lying to themselves, kind of what I'm getting. And what is the word I'm looking for? Self-sabotage. That's not a word, that's 2 words. But they may well realize that they self-sabotaged themselves from, basically, they could have had the Empress. So let's go into your spread, Libra. Can you get the top 10 cards, please, for the spread for Libra? If this is resonating, or if you like my video, please do like and subscribe to the channel. That would be wonderful. And please also comment if it does resonate, and let me know. I love to hear from you guys, especially that is useful for me to know if it is resonating. And if it's not resonating, then you can always check out your other placements. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus are what I set for the intention for the video, but you may just want to check out the other titles and see if something kind of clicks, because that can also just resonate there. I don't put any clickbait titles on my videos. I try and title them as honestly as possible, so you know whether it's something you probably want to watch or not. But anyway, let me get the top 10 cards for my lovely Libras about this connection, please. You want to tell us about? Okay, interesting. Oh my god. I'm going to carry on, but basically, this is in the position of how they see you, Libra. The Empress. What did I just... Completely different deck. I've shuffled this a lot, this deck, and what did I just get done saying? That they are going to have this judgment epiphany moment where they realise that you're the Empress and they screwed up. And that's how they see you as the Empress. Wow, amazing. Interesting. Okay. Okay. Whoa. Okay. Alright, bottom of the deck, we have the Knight of Swords, the Two of Swords, and the Five of Pentacles. Wow. This is very interesting because it's almost, I could say that it's exactly what I just said like 5 minutes ago, that they may have said something which caused a stalemate, and then you guys have been out in the cold from each other since then. I mean, if you read it one after the other, there's almost identical. So it maybe the universe here is just giving me a yes, that is what happened. But the Knight of Swords can be blunt communication. It can be... It could also be someone trying to... I mean, let me put it this way. If they didn't say something that caused a stalemate, then it could have been that you tried to say something to them, or you said something maybe honestly or courageously, or tried to get something off your chest that you needed to say to them, and they were like, nope, block, or you blocked them, or they blocked you, or it was just like I don't know, from this communication that happened, it was just like a stone wall went up, or even trying to talk, that happened, and then someone got left out in the cold, or someone felt like suddenly they were just... I get the sense maybe someone did get blocked. Maybe someone tried to have a blunt, bold conversation, and it was like, nope, that's it, out in the cold, done. And then you feel ignored, you feel abandoned, feel lonely, and yeah, that's what I'm getting from that. Let's see at the bottom here. King of Wands, Queen of Pentacles, Ten of Pentacles. Interesting. So the King of Wands, a lot of people here. The King of Wands, we've got the King of Pentacles on the spread already as well, and we've got the Queen of Pentacles here. But anyway, King of Wands is fire energy, Aries, Leo, Sag. Queen is Pentacles is Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus, earth energy. But anyway, and then we've got the Ten of Pentacles. So the thing is, the Queen of Pentacles goes beautifully with the Ten of Pentacles. She is the... I spoke about her briefly because she jumped out of the first deck. She is the, wife material queen of the tarot. She's a mini Empress. She's abundant. She's the long-term material queen. And the Ten of Pentacles is growing old together. It's the long-term. It's loyalty. It's building a home. It's stability. Wisdom as well, I'm getting. And now we've got this King of Wands, who is very passionate, very charismatic, very attractive normally, goes after what he wants and when he wants it, but it's also, everything is on his terms. If she's Queen of Pentacles is the mini Empress, the King of Wands for me is the mini Emperor in many ways, although the King of Pentacles can be a little bit as well. But the King of Wands is the controlling, a little bit arrogant, a little bit controlling, a little bit egotistical as well. He's got some pride for sure. So my other thing I would say is that I feel like you may have had one energy here who really was focused on long-term commitment. That's what they were hoping for or looking for, or stability at least, let's say that. And she absolutely is worthy of all those things, embodying that Queen of Pentacles energy. And then you have the King of Wands, who doesn't really follow tradition, doesn't really follow the rule book, is actually what came to my head. And he does things when he wants to do them. He does them how he wants to do them. And he's very domineering. It's kind of mostly about him, if you like. So it doesn't really match. It's not a divine pair here. It's actually two very different energies. So let me get your next layer. Can I get the top 10 cards to clarify, please, for Libra? Get the top 10 cards. Please clarify what is already laid out. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. I'm not surprised to see him there. Okay. Oh my god. It's the Judgment card again, but the position it's come out in, wow, that's okay. Oh my god. The King of Wands just come out again. Interesting. All right. There's a lot of people involved. Okay, so at the bottom of this deck we have the Ten of Wands, again, the Empress, and the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so the Ten of Wands here, I mean, we already saw it at the beginning, but this is quite a different Ten of Wands. This is actually trying to find some sort of middle ground and compromise. It is the end of a tiring journey. It's kind of like, you know, with the Nine of Wands, it's the things that have progressed in such a way that you're wounded, you're not giving up yet, but you're kind of exhausted. And this Ten of Wands then is like, well, we can't carry on like this, so let's, you know, let's pull our conflicts together. You know, the Five Wands on each side in this particular Ten of Wands card. The conflicts that are causing this burden, your side of things, my side of things, let's pull them together and let's find some middle ground, which in itself, it changes the 5, you know, into 10, but it actually, how can I put this? It's like, I'm seeing like, I'm seeing like in Tetris, where you actually get all the pieces to fit together and then the line disappears and then you get to, you know, start all over again. So it's kind of like that with this Ten of Wands. It's finding the middle ground that actually enables the burdens to be lessened. We've got the Empress again. So there is there's a strong admiration for this divine feminine who is very, very strong. In this deck, she's actually number 4. The Emperor is number 3. The Emperor is here on the spread as well. But then this Emperor, I'll get to him in a minute, but he's, you know, his throne is all cracked. I've speaking about him because he comes up a lot in these readings where we don't have essentially an Emperor who's really at full strength. So, or the Divine Masculine who's not at full strength. So I feel like I talk about this card all the time. But yeah, he's actually in a weakened state, let's just say, sat on the floor, you know, needs time to recuperate, to meditate. His throne is all bashed up. And then in this deck, the Empress is the warrior. She's strong. She's, you know, her eyes are open. She's looking boldly ahead. She's got the shield to protect her family and her loved ones. So she is the warrior here, is my point. Warrior, not a warrior. They sound very similar when I say them. Anyway, and then we've got the Three of Pentacles. So this depicts, you know, a group here, but essentially one person coming to the other and saying, yes, I will also put the work in. Yes, I will do my fair share. Yeah, you don't have to, you know, it's about compromise. It's about working together as a team. And it could be that in this circumstance, you could have been dealing with someone, Libra, where you felt you shouldered more responsibility, maybe of the relationship, the connection. That could have been an element. And it may have been that you were trying to, again, with that Empress, with that Queen of Pentacles, you may have been the only one working to actually establish some sort of stability and security for the future, or build a solid foundation. You may have had like a blunt conversation with this person where you're like, you need to do your fair share too, or you need to, are you in this as well as I am? Do you want to actually work towards the Ten of Pentacles together? And that's when this person was like, that's my Two of Swords gesture. Sorry if you can't really see me in person, but yeah, that caused the stalemate, that caused the being left out in the cold, to fend for yourself basically. This Empress fends for herself absolutely fine. Let's not be mistaken about that. She's fine. She'll work it out. But it's caused the other person perhaps to, or will do, to actually be like, crap, I really do not want to let my Empress, my Libra go. So let's get your third layer. So I'm going to get one more layer, please, to clarify for my lovely Libras. With the top 10 cards. Ten of Wands just flipped inside the deck. So get the top 10 for Libra one more time, please. Judgment, again, above Judgment, in fact. Wow. Yeah, makes sense. Okay. Oh my god. Okay. All right. At the bottom of this deck, we've got the Hierophant. Let's see what else. The Six of Wands and the Ace of Swords. So I definitely see that someone that is realizing or has realized your worth, Libra. There's no doubt about that, with what I was saying about the wake up call about the Empress. There is heavily that someone is realizing your worth, recognizing your value and all of that kind of thing. It is also learning a valuable lesson, potentially. You could have also learned some sort of valuable, you may also be learning a valuable lesson, which, don't you just love that? I find that every time I learn a valuable lesson, I'm like, great, well, that was a really shit few months, but yeah, I learned a lesson. But I got that someone heard that and had that reaction, so yeah, I understand. But yeah, you may be learning a valuable lesson about your self-worth, and that in itself may be a victory of some sort. There may be some sort of communication or some sort of truth, or someone coming clean about something, and that could feel like a victory. But it could also just be that someone is looking at you, Libra, and being like, this is someone I actually want to commit to. And that is their realization. That's the Ace of Swords here. Let's see. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Sun, the Lovers, and the Magician. Bloody hell. That's an incredible combination. Whew, okay. This is basically happiness, joy, of being together. I think we have the Sun at the bottom of the deck right at the beginning, right at the very first deck, right? So yeah, and we have the Lovers and the Magician all in that first deck. So yeah, here they are again. Essentially, someone associates you, Libra, or will be associating you if they when their dam of emotions bursts, they're going to realize that they cannot escape this connection with you, because it is, with the lovers there, it is a divine connection. We do have the Emperor and Empress on the spread as well, so I'm going to say that there is a very strong soul connection between the two of you. There is, and you make them very happy with the Sun, the lovers. You know, it's, as I said, it feels like the warmth of the sun, and it feels bright and optimistic, and like things are possible when you two are together. And when you're not, it feels, you know, cold and miserable and pessimistic is the easiest way I can put it. So with this Magician, this is someone they're taking action to get their happiness back, yes. The only reason I pause is because I feel like this is someone who could be trying to make a strategy is what I want to say, or trying to make a plan to get their happiness back, and which is ridiculous. No, not ridiculous, that's not what I want to say. It's just that the reason I got ridiculous in my head is because this is a gift, if you like. This connection is a gift of love and happiness, and rather than embrace it, they're going to try and approach it with a plot or a ploy, or that's why I say ridiculous. It's not ridiculous to have a plan, not at all, but it's kind of like, it's taking something so beautiful and then putting a very like Machiavellian spin on it. It's really hard to explain, but anyway. Now, how you feel about them, let's get into it, Libra. So how you feel about them: the 8 of Wands, the Knight of Cups, and the 7 of Wands. So I feel like you really want to speak to this person. You have a lot to say to them. You have a lot of passion for them. And now, especially with the Knight of Cups as well, the Knight of Cups is, it's here in the past as well, in fact, is that you are in love with this person, that you have deep feelings for your feelings. Just maybe got stronger and stronger, and you want so much to express your feelings to this person. That's what I'm getting. Now, bearing in mind, everything can be flipped, can be the other way around, but for those of you this is resonating with, it's that you want to speak to this person, you love this person, or you have feelings for them, let's just say that. But the 7 of Wands. So it's like you feel like trying to reach this person, and they're just, with that love, with that passion, you'll just be met with being fought off with a block. Again, a blockage, someone determined to fight you off. So you feel, I'm getting the sense you feel like this person is very much holding their ground against you. And I don't mean that in like you've done something wrong. It's just that you feel like they would be very defensive or guarded, or would push you away, essentially, or has pushed you away. Even though you still have feelings for them, you still want to speak to them. How they feel about you: the 4 of Pentacles, the 5 of Wands, and the Page of Pentacles. So yeah, they feel, I think you're reading them right, essentially, is what I would say, is, or this is just what you're experiencing. They feel like they need to hold back. They feel unwilling is the word I got in my head, to open up, to express their feelings, to share with you anything. I mean, the 4 of Pentacles is the miser of the tarot, so someone who doesn't want to share their time, their I don't know, possessions. I'm getting that less, but essentially their time, their energy, their words, their affection, whatever. They don't want to share their feelings. They don't want to be vulnerable. They really are just holding everything. They're in a state of in itself, they are vulnerable. They feel vulnerable and guarded, and that they also feel like this is the Five of Wands here. So it can be about conflict and competition and arguments, etc. But I again am getting the message of they feel that it's almost like opening that, that box that I described at the very beginning, amongst the many hundred other metaphors that I spewed out, where they keep all their feelings. They feel like if they open that up, it's just like opening a can of what is like unleashing the beast. It's like opening Pandora's box, and all the evils of the universe come flying out. So they feel very I almost want to say very sure that they want to keep everything under lock and key from you. They feel like maybe it's because it might not necessarily be releasing the emotions. It might be that this might be actually be opening up a can of worms that's going to cause conflict or drama in their life with other people, potentially. Could be. Now that could be that, that could be a whole host of things. And then we've got the Page of Pentacles. So, now this could be that they feel like you want to speak to them. You want to come in out of the cold from them leaving you out in the cold, from them potentially blocking you in communication, because this person on the Page of Pentacles card here is actually, she's coming in out of the cold. There's snow on her boots and she's wants to come in to the warmth. So they may feel like that's what you want. You want to be let in, but they are damn sure that they feel like they want to keep you out at the moment. I'm sorry to say, I'm just reading the cards. Now, how they see you. They see you as the Empress, as I already said. They see you also as the Page of Cups and Judgment. So it's interesting because actually you may actually be trying to communicate with this person again, and they're still blocking you out. I'm afraid. But, flip it if it's the other way around, of course. Because I say that because they see you as incredible. Don't get me wrong, that although they feel like they want to keep everything, they want to hold it very close to their chest right now, that doesn't mean it's because they think poorly of you or they think you're awful or something like that. No. They see you as the Empress. They see you as beauty, love, the embodiment of all of the queens in one, in some spectacular, superhuman, divine essence of beauty. I have to think of better ways of describing the Empress, but they see you as the top drawer. Could I sound more posh? Anyway, they see you as incredible. Don't get that twisted. But the reason I said that is because they also see you as the Page of Cups, and here the Page of Cups is, reaching out. As you feel the Knight of Cups, the Eight of Wands, you feel like you want to get through to this person, that you want to tell them, express your feelings, and they see you potentially as reaching out to them, as trying to resurrect this with the Judgment card, of trying to bring this back to life by reaching out to them, and with nothing. They see you, and they don't see that as coming from a bad place. They see it as that you have so much kindness and compassion and love in your heart, and that's why they see you reaching out and trying to bring this back to life. Now, this is really the message I'm getting strongest. Normally I would also say that they could see that they see you as this, so they want to therefore reach out, and they may see that they owe you an apology, and they see that, they hear the call, as I said, the wake-up call that you are the Empress, and now they want to reach out. So I'll say that they will bear that in mind. I did kind of more strongly get the first thing I said, but I don't want to, maybe that'll be for someone out there. So what happened in the past, the Three of Cups, the King of Swords, and the Knight of Cups. So there's a couple of things I would say. Firstly, it could be that in the past you were friends, or you were in a social, casual situation or relationship. It could have been friends with flirting, it could have been friends, but I don't know. There was enjoying each other's company, let's just put it that way, however far it progressed. But then with this King of Swords, yes, it's air, Aquarius, Libra, Gemini energy, but this King of Swords literally is someone with his sword, and he is fighting off any opposition to, is fighting off some sort of, again, some sort of communication, some idea. Is fighting for what he believes as well, and but being very like, obstinate and very, it's kind of like fighting off a backlash, or the perception of any backlash. It's someone who's very guarded about their beliefs, is what I'm trying to say. Again, can lead to verbal arguments as well. But funnily enough, then that's in the middle of the Three of Cups and the Knight of Cups. So the Knight of Cups, again, we've already seen it, is someone who their emotions deepen. They realize that they're possibly in love with the other person, that they have feelings for the other person. So what I kind of get is, in the past, whatever the casual situation that you guys were in, and then someone's feelings got deeper, and they may have tried to express it, or they just, it was sensed by this King of Swords person that the other person was falling for them, or that their feelings were getting deeper, and they were like, nope, push that right away, like, nope, I want to keep things casual, I want to keep things light-hearted. I was going to say there could have been some element of them with this Three of Cups, and I also say, because when I get to this position, but also straight underneath it was the Knight of Wands. When I see the Knight of Wands and the Three of Cups near each other like that, it does tell me this could be someone who was also obstinate about wanting to be able to be open, free, play the field, do what they want, as a single free person, and they did not want to catch feelings. I almost feel this King of Swords is like fighting away, no, not catching feelings. No, it's what I said at the beginning about, I'm just going to put that in the box. Didn't happen. Don't have feelings. No, thank you. Carry on. So whether you expressed it or it was just sensed, someone's emotions got deeper and someone fought that away. And the funny thing is, it's kind of still the same, because this is what happened in the past. This is how you feel about them now. The Knight of Cups and the Seven of Wands. Look how similar the Seven of Wands is to that King of Swords, like in terms of the body language. It may be that you want to still communicate with this person, but it's just going to be that all over again, so you're not. But I kind of feel that you're not holding back here. I don't get a message about you holding back, Libra, so it may be that you're trying again, hence the Judgment card, but it's kind of like a repeat of them still pushing you away. So what do they wish would happen between the two of you in this connection, Libra? We've got the Queen of Swords now, so Aquarius, Libra, Gemini again, the Six of Cups and the Fool. So the Queen of Swords is someone who is kind of done. She's had enough. She's a little bit, in some ways, this is nothing to do with air signs, but this Queen of Swords especially is someone who's a little bit apathetic and a little bit, bitter is harsh, but not bitter, but kind of like jaded is the best word about love and relationships. And she's got her queen pointed down. She's got her sword pointed down, which talks about no communication. She may have heard things on the grapevine kind of thing. She may have found out some information, or she has just learnt things over the years, if you like, that has caused her to be like, no, in this situation, I do not want to talk to this person, basically, is what I've got to tell you, is what this person. And the thing is, with the Six of Cups, we saw it at the beginning. Often it can mean about someone coming back into someone's life, returning, yes, but it's remembering the good times, it's reminiscing, it's maybe even just keeping those good times, a good memory, and enjoying, thinking about the moments that were nice, if you like, between the two of you. But then we have the Fool, and this is a very independent, setting out on a new path, a new journey, very focused on going their own way. So I have to tell you, essentially what I'm seeing is that this person, what they want is to not communicate, to, even though they may miss you, and to focus on going off in a new direction. So what is the block or the challenge to this connection moving forward? Well, we've got the Six of Swords, which again is kind of like the Fool here. The Six of Swords is someone alone in their boat, put their communication to one side and is very focused on moving on. We've got the Emperor, Aries energy, as I already described him briefly, is an Emperor who doesn't feel at full strength, doesn't feel ready for something, and is also is pretty battered from previous experiences in terms of emotionally, mentally drained and battered. I hope not physically for anyone. But yeah, just generally worn out, and therefore not feeling strong enough, or even, it's like someone being like, there's no way I can do this right now. No way. No, I'm not ready. I'm not in the right frame of mind. I haven't got myself settled, whatever. It's that kind of thing. It's like a no chance I can do this right now. I'm out, stage left. And the King of Cups, so, which I already kind of described at the beginning when we saw him. So I have to say it's someone who I'm getting may like to how can I put this? They might like to be very enthusiastic about the thing that, like, passions, hobbies, interests, and there might be something that they're focused on, that that they want to progress or really dive into, but they do not want to express their feelings. Again, is what I'm getting with the King of Cups. This is someone who is very focused on, it's almost like I get the thing of someone trying to channel their any emotion they might have into other hobbies, other endeavors, rather than step up to the plate as an emperor for who they consider to be the Empress. I hope that makes sense. And that's the block at the moment. This person is very focused on they just don't want to face this. They want to think about other things. They want to because they don't feel in any way ready for this, is what I'm getting. Now, what you need to know about this person's current situation, we've got the Fool again in their current situation, which is what they want to happen between the two of you. Again, it's kind of like, again, I'm getting a bit of a selfish energy. I mean, it's not selfish to want to do your own thing, but considering all they want out of the connection between the two of you currently is to do their own thing. And here it is in their current situation as well, with the Ace of Swords and the Three of Swords. Now, the Ace of Swords is that realization. We've already seen it once. It's a truth. It's an epiphany moment, if you like. And then we have the Three of Swords. So I'm just going to say this isn't going to be for all of you, but if there was anything about they found out something on the grapevine, which I said before, about that there may have been some sort of third-party involvement, it may have felt like there were other people involved in some way, maybe causing conflict in your connection. If they have found out something about that, then they're like, that's really hurt them, and they are focused on their new journey, basically focused on taking like a leap towards a new journey, whatever that new journey is. Let's weird message, but hopefully that was for someone out there. Let me get some clarification on this. Why the Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords, please? For this person's situation that Libra needs to know. Why the Ace of Swords with the Three of Swords? Wow, the Ace of Wands and the Knight of Cups. Why the Three of Swords? The Moon in reverse with the Queen of Swords. Which I was just talking about the Queen of Swords, and the Moon in reverse is something coming to light, something, especially with the Ace of Swords. This is something that was hidden, being revealed. And it's something that may have, maybe this is why they're pushing you away, Libra. I don't know. Or they're really reserved and holding back, because they feel like you may have done them wrong. I don't know. This is taking a turn. I obviously it might not be the case. Let me see what else I can get. Yeah, they're focused on moving on, all right. Moving on to a new beginning by the looks of it. What was the Moon in reverse? Tell me what was revealed. Oof. The Seven of Swords and the Nine of Swords and the Hangman. Oh, yeah, right. So what was revealed was something that was being kept hidden from them, some sort of deception, some sort of lies, dishonesty that may have, when they didn't know, they were stuck. And it kept them in limbo. It kept them up at night, worrying. Now, this could actually, I'm sorry, of course, it could be that they, this could have been something else on their side. It doesn't have to be you, Libra. I'm so sorry. I don't know why I didn't think of that before. So I hope you know that when you're listening to this. But basically, there was something in their life that they was being hidden from them. And whatever that was, the lies, the deception about something, kept them stuck. It kept them unable to move forward. Now some sort of truth has come out. Something has been revealed that was hidden. It has hurt them. It has really pissed them off, but it has also released them from that state of mental anguish, anxiety, and being stuck. This could have been another situation, nothing to do with you, because this is why I was like, why the hell is the Ace of Wands with the Knight of Cups here? Because this is now pursuing a new beginning, and actually with the Knight of Cups expressing, with someone that they do have feelings for, expressing that emotion. Now, of course, it could be self-deception with that Seven of Swords, that they've been lying to themselves. I don't really see that. This is turning into a very complicated reading. But essentially, it looked so simple at first. Obviously, I knew it wasn't going to be. Essentially, whatever they found out, although it has hurt them, has released them to be able to have some sort of new beginning and move forward. Absolutely. Now, you'll know whether that was you, whether that was something else in their life that was keeping them stuck. I hope that you'll know, but basically that's what it is. So the action that they're most likely going to take towards you next, Libra, we've got the Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Nine of Swords. So we've got the Four of Wands, which is beautiful. It is celebration. It is it's talking about a divine union as well. It can talk about marriage in some decks. It certainly can talk about commitment, about a home, living together, a home situation. It is the gateway to go towards the Ten of Pentacles. We've got the Judgment card, which this is the third time we're seeing it now, about something coming back to life. Now, if you haven't reached out to them, it could be that because of what happened in the past, that they fought you away, and it could have been because of some other third party that was actually lying to them, was being deceptive to them. But unfortunately, it was pardon my language, but a mindfuck that they pushed you away could be another element. Now, if you may feel like you still want to talk with this person and you still have the same feelings, but you feel like you're just going to be fought off again, they're still holding back because they're dealing with a lot of drama and conflict potentially, and they really don't want to open up and share that can of worms, as I said, or create a can of worms with other people by contacting you right now or opening up to you, or something about like, that's going to cause more drama in their life. But they may see that they do actually want, there is an opportunity for this connection to be resurrected, because they see you as the judgment, and the action they're going to take towards you next is the judgment. And then, what a reading. And then we've got the Nine of Swords. So the thing is, I feel like they may still be dealing with a lot of mental anguish and anxiety and thinking too much, that like in a negative mindset. But it could also be that this action then actually causes you some stress. I don't know why it would though, because you feel like fully in love with them. So it's just like, essentially, this is them, that they are going to take action to resurrect this connection, but it's also going to be like all they can think about. If they don't take action, it's all they can think about. With that Nine of Swords, it's all they can think about when they go to sleep, when they try and sleep at night. As I said, it's the dam breaking and realizing that they have pushed away the Empress by not acknowledging their feelings. Maybe that's why they didn't acknowledge it, because they were dealing with someone else who was really, who they thought was, was the be all and end all. And that could be the Tower moment for them. That is coming crumbling down, and with a massive realization that they're being smacked with. And now they see you, that you're the Empress. Now, your advice though, Libra, is hideous. To be frank, we've got the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and the Five of Pentacles. The Knight of Wands is immature behavior. It's inconsistent. It's this combination with the Knight of Wands, the Devil, and Five of Pentacles. This is someone that's all over the place, unbalanced, unhealthy, got some serious issues to sort out, some toxicity with the Devil. That is Capricorn energy, but essentially it's talking about something that is keeping them stuck, potentially. Now, that could just be a way of thinking, not just, but it doesn't have to be a person, but it's some limiting ideas, belief system. It could be anger. It's volatility is what I'm getting. Volatility of emotions. So it could be that when this dam bursts, it's not going to be easy going, if you like, because you imagine it's not like the dam bursts and then immediately we just have a calm, serene lake. No, the dam bursts and there's water flying fucking everywhere. So of explosions of emotion. So it could be the advice that this person is going through this, but they are still in a very unstable place, and so they may end up still leaving you feeling out in the cold and ignored and abandoned for the time being. In terms of advice, I just see so much volatile energy here with this, and so much. It's like passion, but then anger, and then resentment, and it's just all bubbling to the surface. There may be some that if they act too impulsively, they may also fear that they are going to lose out financially, or that someone may have some sort of hold over them, that they are going to suffer some sort of loss if they act too impulsively. And that could be an element of why, as I said, they're really holding back with that Four of Pentacles and not wanting to open up to you at all, because it's just going to open up a can of worms. But in terms of advice, this person, I think you're right if you are holding back from trying to still, express your feelings to this person again at this time. If you are holding back and because you feel like you're just going to get you know, the defensive going to get pushed away again. I think it's the right thing to do, because this person has some stuff that they need to work out. They're in the process, but as I said, it's almost like they may miss you right now, and they may want to resurrect this with you, and they may want to take the leap of faith for a new beginning towards the person they are actually in love with, which is you. But they right now they feel like they are, there's, as I said, this is their mindset. There's no way I can do this right now, and I think they're probably right. So I think you need to let this person work through their shit, basically, in terms of advice. And what's going to be happening between the two of you going forward from when you see this reading, so the following month, we've got the King of Pentacles, the King of Wands, and the Five of Swords. So it's interesting. The King of Pentacles is Earth again, Capricorn, Virgo, Taurus. Fire with the King of Wands, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. We already saw the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles, although I described him quite a bit in terms of being, you know, it's all about him. It's selfish. It is, and it's interesting because we have the King of Wands with the Queen of Pentacles. Now we've got the King of Wands with the King of Pentacles. So it could be that the Five of Swords, I have to be honest, I don't see there being communication between the two of you. I think there's still, or if there is, it's pitiful, to put it bluntly. There is they're barely giving you, I would say it'll be like if you try and reach out to them, you'll get like a 2-word response. You know, it's they're barely giving you anything. It could be that this person is really focused on themselves, as I said. I think that's come up quite a lot. They are aware of your worth 100%, but they may have gone through something else, or there is some sort of realization about something that is going to cause their life to just crumble in the next month. Their life as in what they thought was real, what they've been basing a lot of their decisions on in the past on, all crumbling. Emotions gushing out, bubbling to the surface, you name it. So yeah, it's not a time where they're going to be up for a good solid conversation, to be honest with you. I would say 2 things. I think you're going to be maybe focused more on your work, your stability, your security with that King of Pentacles, while this person acts like this bit of you could put it egomaniac with this King of Wands, but it's kind of because they are very focused on themselves and they have some stuff to work out, as I said, and it's almost like you don't want them right now anyway. You may still have feelings for them, you may still care about them and have deep love and compassion for them, but they need to work some shit out. And it could be that they are, you know, moving from the King of Wands to the King of Pentacles, but I don't feel like this is all them dominating what's happening between the two of you, although it may be why there's no communication, because they're controlling that over the next month. But I think this is also you, like you are still stable, you're still focused on your stability, you're still, you know, doing very well at work as well, I want to say, whilst this person still in your mind will still continue acting just the same as they did before. I would say leave them to it, and you know, let them experience their epiphany and their tower moment, and, you know, dark night of the soul by the looks of it, because as it is, all they're doing is pushing you away and making you feel less than, is kind of what I want to say, and it's not actually how they see you at all. It's just coming from a place of their own self-focus right now. Oof, Libra, that reading, I need to go lie down. So I hope you liked it. I hope it was useful to someone out there. I hope it resonated to someone. And thank you so much for watching and all your support for the channel. Please do like the video. It means so much to me. And subscribe. That's also absolutely amazing. And leave me a comment if it resonated. I wish you all my best. I'll speak to you soon. Thanks, Libra. Bye.